Yo, 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 yo. Pronounce it like the letter, don't say it at all. It's your boy S, and this is Esz Reacts. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more content. So we got this video of Lil Wayne possibly talking to Drake about a few things in the beginning of his career. We're going to take a look at that and we're going to listen to this content creator as he explains everything about Drake from the start of his career till now. King of the North is with me. He's in the building. So much more. Esz Reacts. And conversation. Channel my brain to go against the grain. I think I can move while I'm lifting. Dribble and force, the energy towards positive vibes is what I need.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. Well,
We back. So we got this video of Lil Wayne and Drake. It's all about Drake. Lil Wayne's not in the video, but you see a picture of him up here. But you will hear his voice. The only thing that I kind of descripted against was whether it was AI or not. I'll let you guys be the judge. I got King of the North with me, and we're going to get into this vid real quick. Let's get this video started.
But he didn't listen.
Don't change anything. Don't think because you're coming over here by me that you got to start rapping.
Let's start again.
Lil Wayne tried to warn Drake, but he didn't listen.
Don't change anything. Don't think because you're coming over here by me that you got to start rapping about the things I rap about. Don't do none of that. Please rap about your little TV show, whatever you want to rap about. Rap about girls.
And what did Drake do? He did exactly what Wayne told him not to do. And that ended up being his demise. That was Kendrick's entire attack that led him down the path that he went down in this beef. Even I was a fan of this Drake, the comeback season Drake. I loved Thank Me Later when I was a kid. I know most of those songs word for word. Now the industry and the audience have a role to play in this switch as well, as they kept saying that Drake was too soft, he was feminine, all these different things. But that's why Kanye is so incredible, because Kanye got the same thing. Kanye came up in the height of gangster rap, so his type of rap wasn't accepted. People was calling him a backpack rapper. They said he would never survive because he wasn't gangster. He proved everybody wrong and he stayed true to himself. Now he's highly considered one of the best of all time. Drake wasn't strong enough to simply just be himself, even though everybody was getting on him, bro. And that's where he messed up. That's where he messed up. Your authenticity is going to trigger people. So what? Be you. And Kanye being one of his main influences, you think that he would have took that lesson.
What you think of that?
It's a couple of different things I think that he's absolutely right about. Um, First of all, I said that in the last one of our last shows that Drake Drake changed. When he first came out, he was totally different than what he is today. And when people say stuff like, "Oh well, he started people's careers and all this stuff," I don't agree with that. I think that he used people to get where he needed to be. Because if that's the case, then why isn't everybody that he did stuff with, why they not big? They would be much bigger than what they are because he was the one that jump started their career. I don't think that that's the case. I think that he was a big artist and he wanted to get it. He wanted to jump on everybody's stuff. He was excited to be in the music industry, and I think that that's what it was. I 100% agree with what Lil Wayne was saying. Just be who you are. Don't try to be nothing else. And I think that that's where he fell. But the issue that I think he ran into is not that not it's not that Drake really changed anything. I think that Drake what happened wasn't the same guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like he was a wholesome man, nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
He got corrupted by the music industry.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was saying Drake. Drake was a nice guy when he first came into the music industry, and then
Mm,
he got corrupted.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? He never got, and excuse my language, he never got pussy the way he got pussy when he was, you know what I'm saying?
mm,
He never got the treated like the way he's being treated. He never seen that type of money.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? He never, even though he was raised by a Jewish mom in a Jewish household, I still believe that he was still kind of centered in a way. You know what I'm saying? Or he was a wannabe to the point where he was innocent. And then once he got in the game and he got around those real monks, you know what I'm saying?
mm,
Those same guys that he followed, and they start showing him things and girls and all this stuff, he became a monster. And now he's one of those guys who he's living an actual movie in his head. He thinks
mm.
that that's what it is.
Yeah, I think you bring some valid points with that because he uh he definitely wasn't what he is right now. He wasn't like that years ago. And I think the content creator that did this video, he brought some valid points too. Like he basically, he I don't want to bail him out so much, but from my personal perspective, I do think that he got peer pressured into who he is right now. He got peer pressured into it because when he was rapping the way he was rapping before, a lot of the guys that he's working with right now, they were all saying that he was soft. But as soon as he became this quote unquote like gangster type of rapper, just about. I mean, I don't really consider him gangster rapper. He's like borderline with some of his tracks now. He's like real borderline with it. Like all of a sudden like these guys are hopping on records with him, and like I feel like damn, like, but you guys just said a minute ago that this dude was soft. So why are you hopping on a record with this guy if you feel like he was soft? So I see the points that was driven in the video. I understand that. But I still feel like he could have stuck to his guns, and he would have been in a different creative space right now. He probably wouldn't even have had this issue with Kendrick neither, because his whole mindset would be different. But as soon as he followed the formula that he just wanted to be accepted by his peers instead of just being who he was, that's when he fell off. And that I could definitely agree with. He fell off when he decided he wanted to be accepted by his peers instead of just following his own trend. And it's definitely truth behind that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point in his career, he has done everything that he could do. I think that he's reached the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
He did it in 15 years. He's reached the ceiling. He's ran out of ideas. When you hear his new album, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
I'm
know what
gonna
I mean?
I'm gonna listen to that joint as soon as we get offline. I'm gonna listen to that joint.
Yeah, he
So
ran out of ideas. What?
so so lastly, I got this I don't know if it's like it's being covered. I can't really let me see something real quick. So I got this clip of I'm gonna just put it right here. I got this clip. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it?
I can see it. Yeah.
Okay. So I got this clip of that somebody posted, and I found it to be very interesting. So I'm gonna read off. I'm gonna paraphrase a bit, and then I want I want to get your opinion on it. So this posting says they say the NFL lost 1.3 million viewers after Kendrick's performance. And then the guy said, let's be real. That wasn't because of the performance. It was because the game was 24-0. That's facts. At halftime, people checked out because the game was a blowout. Not because K Doc rocked the stage. Look, I respect this man to get up on a stage and do what he did. Took heart, bravery, and unapologetic courage. And says, let's be honest, there's only one other rapper who would have had the guts to pull that off, and that's Tupac. Kendrick Lamar is this generation's Tupac. And to all of you out of touch old heads who think somebody like Smokey Robinson should have performed at the Super Bowl halftime show, I don't I don't know why he said Smokey Robinson, but whatever. Yeah,
Yo, that's hilarious.
he
Smokey
says he
Robinson.
says he says
Bruh.
he said Smokey Robinson should have performed at the Super Bowl halftime show. Be serious. To the delusional folks who actually believe Lil Wayne should have rocked the stage with Lollipop and brought out the Hot Boys, are y'all even listening to yourselves? Get real. K Doc understood the assignment and he executed flawlessly. What's your thoughts on that?
All right, so what part you want me to talk about first?
Um, well, let's talk about the whole Super Bowl thing first because people seem to be real disgruntled about, the how Kendrick, just basically how you say it, he basically ambushed the Super Bowl with this performance and everything like that. So people seem to be pissed
Eh,
off. So
all right. So look, there's a couple of things that I gotta say about this. It might be a little long, but
mm,
so I'm gonna speak on the one side and I'm gonna speak on the other side. I'm gonna speak from the white people side,
mm-hmm,
right? And again, this is not me. I'm not racist. I'm not saying anything against white people. I'm not saying anything to tear down white people. I just want y'all to understand when I say this, right? For years, black people, we had to endure all of the artists that catered to y'all at the Super Bowl.
mm-hmm,
Now, I'm trying to understand this. When U2 and Black Backstreet Boys and Maroon 5 and all these people performed at the Super Bowl, us as black people, we did not know some of those hits. We did not know what was going on, but we had to sit through it and deal with it.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
Kendrick Lamar does a performance in Black History Month about Black history.
yeah,
I don't understand why people think that that's so far fetched. He's a conscious rapper. What do you think he was going to do?
mm-hmm,
And on top of that, he made it entertaining. It wasn't like, oh, he just sat there and just rapped.
mm-hmm,
So when people get mad and say, well, how come Kendrick Lamar did these songs? How come he did these songs that no one knew?
mm-hmm,
It wasn't for you to know. And on top of that, who cares if you didn't know the song? It was about the messaging.
mm-hmm,
So as far as black people goes, I don't understand why y'all so upset at Kendrick. This halftime performance was the biggest performance of all time.
mm-hmm,
It surpassed Michael Jackson's performance. The most watched Super Bowl halftime show of all time came from a rapper
mm-hmm,
that y'all said that y'all didn't understand what he was doing.
mm-hmm,
So even if you had U2 and Backstreet Boys and all these people up there, a rapper still surpassed those same guys without even playing his all his hits. So when people say stuff like this, I just laugh and I say, "Well, why are you upset about it? And why you say it was trash when half the world said that it was great?"
mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
So,
neither, man. I don't know neither. When I broke down on my one of my last videos, and I broke down a lot of what you said, right? The comment section went off, bro. I had to laugh, man. I had to laugh, and I'm not going to acknowledge or address anything that is said. I just want them to look stupid in the comment section because the video is catching heat, so it's definitely going to be people in there that's going to debate and have their own opinions. So I'm not deleting nothing. I'm not even going to address anything. I'm just let them look dumb. Um, I agree with everything you said, man. That that whole performance really opened my eyes to how people are. It brought, let me just put it like this, it brought to light a lot of people's behaviors towards skin color, towards race. I'm not going to say black, I'm not going to say white, I'm not going to say none of that. I'm going to say it brought to light people's true feelings towards race, towards cultures in general, because you had black people that were pissed off. Yeah, white people that were pissed off. There was every single culture had at least a good portion of people that didn't like the performance and had a bunch of like terrible things to say about Kendrick when they don't even know the guy. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know the guy. And then you had people who were being like like low key racist, but they weren't. But they didn't speak their racism out loud, but they were low key racist. Like if you read in between the lines, you could see that they were being racist, and I didn't think that was cool neither. You know what I'm saying? Like you people ask for something different. Now you get something different, and then you're upset about it. I didn't get it, man. I don't understand. And you're right. We had to sit through a lot of these performances. Just the last video that I did, and I explained like how we had to sit through their favorite songs and whatever, and we didn't complain. We took it on the chin, and now all of a sudden Kendrick Lamar does that. All of a sudden it's a bad thing. Like it's a
It,
bad
but
thing.
but but here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's it's only a subsection of people who were saying this, but they were proven wrong because it was the most watched halftime show of all time, more than Michael Jackson. They were still proven wrong because all of the dances that he was doing and everything he did went viral. Now you
Mm-hmm.
got people in other countries doing these dances again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
think that what it was is, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and this comes from the black side and this comes from the white side. They are just they're upset that black people was having a good time. I chalk it up to just that.
Mm-hmm.
They can't stand the fact that you had a bunch of black people on the field doing something, having a good time doing it. They couldn't stand it. That's what I'm looking at. And here's another thing too that I want to call out. As you know how I feel about certain things, but I want to call this out. The whole time, conservatives was saying that they hated DEI. Oh, we need to get rid of DEI. We need to get rid of that. Oh man, I can't believe it. We need to have people doing things on their own merit. I can't believe it. Right? Kendrick Lamar does a performance with all black people. And now y'all complaining that there was no white people in it. You got rid of DEI. That's what you wanted. Y'all wanted DEI to go away.
Hold on, I need the horns. We need the horns on that.
You wanted DEI to go away, and now it's gone. Now all of a sudden, you need inclusion now, diversity, equity. What happened to that? You get what I'm saying? So that's just the hypocrisy behind the whole thing. It's like you can't tell black people or people. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that diversity, equity, inclusion was just for black people. I'm not saying that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying that I think it's hypocritical for you to say that DEI is an issue But then when a black artist comes and he uses all black people, you said, oh, well, they didn't have no white people in there. Why should they have white people in there? White people can't dance the way black people dance. Black people are more qualified. They're more qualified. If I have it's the same thing with basketball. If I got five guys playing, five guys, and one of them is white, and I need to pick four of them, for sure I'm gonna probably pick all black guys to play ball.
Mm-hmm.
If it's hockey, I'm probably gonna pick all white guys to play hockey. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to understand that you can't be using a diversity, equity, inclusion against people when it suits your needs. But then when someone does it against y'all or against you, now all of a sudden, well, what's no white people in there? Where are they at? I can't believe this.
Mm-hmm.
Why would white people be in a set about Black history, basically talking about oppression of Black people in this country? Why would white people be in it? Basically, like it just wouldn't have had made sense in my opinion, but
No,
it
you're
is what it
absolutely
is.
right. And I did see people say that, and it didn't make any sense to me. Neither. It's Black History Month. Like, why would they, you know what I mean? Why would they be involved with that? I don't understand. But yeah, man, it just a lot of this controversy is just real unnecessary. I feel like people should just educate themselves, be happy, and just keep it moving. Like, I get tired of seeing all this division over something that you don't need to be divided for. Like, you know what I mean? Got people calling folks Nazi lovers. What the
Come on, bro. Like come on, bro. It's like you giving an opinion about something. Like I'm one of those type of people that like to specify what something is.
Yeah.
If this person is a part of the Klan, I'm not gonna lump them in with Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
If this person is a part of, I don't know, Black culture, I'm not gonna lump them in with pop culture. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna do that. But a lot of people they do that. They try to lump people in with the other people because they said something. Oh, you are down with Nazis. You're like, oh, so I'm a Nazi lover because I pointed out that this person isn't a Nazi.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
But it is what
it's
it
real.
is.
It's real weird. A lot of the things that's going on with this whole performance shouldn't even happen. But other than that, I just felt like the performance itself was a good representation, and I hope people could like look at this years down the road and take the blueprint and possibly do something else like this again. You know what I mean, from their own perspective, because like it definitely opened up the opened up people's eyes on a lot of how people really feel. It just I just seen it for myself. This is how people really feel about you. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Even at the
Mhm.
workplace, people are divided, and you know what I mean? I was like, "Huh? Like really? That's how you look at it?" I'm like, whatever, you
It's
know.
it, I'm gonna tell you like this. They're mad about it right now, but pressure bust pipes. It always happens. 5 years from now, it's going to be considered one of the greatest things that ever happened in modern history. I'm gonna tell
Mhm.
you right now. If you look at it, Kendrick Lamar has pushed himself into iconic status.
Mhm.
Like, there's no way you can compare him to any other rapper now. You know what
Nah,
I'm
you really
saying?
can't.
He has done things that I think that rappers could never do. Within a year, he has changed the course of probably music. He's the most talked about person, whether you want to say he's hated or loved, but his intentions isn't bad. Everything he's doing is out of good intentions. Whether people could say they hated the performance or not, he's not doing it out of malicious intent. You know what I'm saying? He's
Mhm.
not. And the only reason why we get this whole cycle of him slapping Drake upside his head so much is because he disrespected his family. And he said, I told you not to do that. And you did it anyway. So no, and on top of that, you put money on my head. You know what I'm saying? and it came back. They told me about it. You really try to get me deleted. He really did.
Wow.
He said it in the song. He said, he said it in two songs. He said it in go back and listen to Watch the Party Die. He says it in the beginning verse, and he also says it in 616 in LA. He says that you put money out there and you came back with no receipts. I'm sorry to tell you, I live a boring life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can understand why he's on Drake's head, but it's really nothing you can say. It was an iconic performance. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was a great conversation. Dope video. We'll definitely be back with some more of this topics and things like that. It's your boy S signing off with your boy King of the North. We gotta give one more horns on that. We'll be back with another one. Deuces.
Please like, share, subscribe.